regarded as England's strongest side. But the West Indies won up in the cable and wireless series without the injured Marshall and Greenwich. Baptiste and Arthurton come in. Viv Richards won the toss, put England in, England needing to win to keep the series alive. We join it in the fourth over, England 9 without loss, Walsh to Larkins.
That's a good one, crisply struck, and that's a short boundary there. It races away into the low perimeter fence, and that's appreciated by this Georgetown crowd. Beautiful timing there by Wayne Larkins. 4 more runs.
Oh, and that's a good bouncer, but no ball called. So when he does stretch himself a little bit, he seems to be going over that front line, and that delivery very straight and not far off the crash helmet of Wayne Larkins.
I think that's the best type of bounce at the ball, actually, Tony. The one that pitches outside the off stump and then follows the batsman, cutting back from outside the off stump and getting in line with the body when it passes him. A very good bouncer indeed.
He's got that away beautifully down towards the boundary. One bounce into the fence in front of the scoreboard. And so England have broken the shackles. That's for a well as well, beautifully played. You can't pitch it up on leg stump to Larkins. He loves them in that area. And he's realised now that they've really got to go for it. A lovely shot. So another change from the North Road end. Ezra Mosley is going to take up the attack there. Oh, he's got it away, and that may get to the boundary. This will relieve the tension for Gooch a bit. Into the boundary it goes. His first 4. That, in fact, is the Georgetown Football Club. Well played, beautifully played by Gooch. He's starting to find the gaps now. He played that one from the crease, a little short, just a little wide, but it went right off the meat of the bat. So the sun is out. The clouds drifting away. Lovely breeze here today. England no wicket for 48. Into the gap, that's better. On the offside, he's fine, no problems. Into the fence she goes, another 4 to Gooch. I think the sensible thing would be to bowl straight. It's no wicket for 52. Oh, he's got that. It's a big 6. He smashed it. A huge 6 out of the ground, I reckon, into the moat. I'm not sure they'll get that ball back. He has smashed it high and wide down towards the Georgetown Cricket Club. It's hit the roof and I suspect disappeared into the moat.
I think that one could come back a little bit damp there, Tony.
They got it back and it is wet. It is absolutely soaked. It's been in the moat. I wonder who went in after it.
That's a magnificent hit. Punched it through the line and really hit it hard for 4. 71 without loss, England. And it will be Ezra Mosley who will continue. And he'll now bowl to Gooch. He bowled in. Yorker right over it. Mosley strikes. And England have lost their first wicket for 71.
Well, that's really sad for Graham Gooch, who was playing so well, but he did play across this Yorker. It's thrown right in there and hits the pad, but I know it hit the pad and cannoned onto the off stump, but really, it was disappointing when he sees the replay. He played right across it, working it towards mid-wicket.
New batsman is Robin Smith, and he's come out with England at 71, and it will be Ezra Mosley to bowl to him. Well stopped. Good bit of cricket there by Hooper at backward point. It was travelling. It came like a shot from a gun. and he made a very good save. There's no one behind him. That would have been 4.
This is great cricket here. Short ball, it's cut, back cut there, nice and hard and firm. Not an easy ball to stop for the fielder. It bounces about 1.5 yards in front of him, but he keeps his eye on it, sticks the 2 hands out and stops a certain 4.
The cheers of the crowd for David Gower. He's just on a walk back from the pavilion. In the air, Viv Richards catches it, Larkins is gone, he throws the ball miles into the sky. What great theatre, and I love him here. Applause for the bowler too, that's Ezra Mosley, and Wayne Larkins just got a bit bogged down after a very fluid start.
Not really on the drive.
.88 for 2.
Ball outside the off stump, wasn't well enough up for the drive. Just sliced off the face of the bat, straight to Viv Richards. Easily caught by Viv at backward point.
So the new batsman is Alan Lamb as England's second wicket falls for 88. Good shot, beautifully placed, and down that slope, that awkward slope to the ladies' pavilion, and that's 4 runs. Well, he gave that a bit of a slog. He might get away with it. It's 4 runs. It's that short boundary, the shorter of the 2 at mid-wicket, and that's well spotted, slightly short of a length, 4 to Robin Smith.
So that's the 100. They've got to the 100 in the 27th over of the innings. So in over number 27, England getting to the 100. They've lost only 2 wickets, so they do have wickets in hand. And they've got 2 batsmen up there who are in good form. So here's Courtney Walsh. Interesting to see how Richards is using Walsh here. In the absence of Marshall, he opened the bowling with him, but he's not going to use him to finish off the innings. Caught. Well taken by Hooper. Robin Smith caught Hooper, bowled Walsh, and 109 for 3 in the 30th over.
The reason for this is England realise they're getting bogged down. It's not a great shot. It's the second time we've seen an outfield catch similar to that one, right off the meat of the bat, straight to extra cover, and that's the end of Smith. So it's 3 for 109.
So the new batsman is Alex Stewart, who comes out with the rather daunting feeling of knowing that he's got a 1-ball duck in his previous innings. He was out caught behind first ball of Hooper in Saturday's One Day International. Brilliantly bowled and brilliantly taken. He's given him out, caught behind, a magnificent dismissal. So Alex Stewart goes for his second consecutive duck. Magnificently caught by Dujon of Walsh, and England are faltering their 109 for 4, and that's Walsh's 100th wicket in one-day internationals.
Well, a magnificent catch, that one. The ball nipping back, hit the inside edge, went flying to the keeper, and that is Geoffrey Dujon at his best. So Stewart having a bit of a nightmare out here, out for a duck again. He must wonder where his next run is going to come from. 109 for 4. David Capel's out there. He played pretty well. Certainly got Lamb going in the match in Jamaica. And it's up to these two now to really lift their games.
He's bowled in through the gap. Carl Hooper has struck. England are really faltering here. They've now lost their 5th wicket. They're 112, and Carl Hooper, the only Guyanese in the team, has brought the crowd to its feet.
Bad shot, this one. when you first arrive at the crease, you can't play the off-spinner square on the offside of the wicket. You've got to give yourself a little bit of time. Have a look at this. He tries to hit him on the offside. He's bowled through the gate, and that really is disaster for England. I think they must have had a night out on the rum last night.
Just dropped. Richards getting the hands under it, very low to his right, couldn't hold on. And Alan Lamb survives.
A short ball outside the off stump that Alan Lamb cut very hard to Viv Richards. It's very difficult to see if it actually carried to him or was on the bounce.
This is Ian Bishop. Now, Ian Bishop took the new ball, bowled 5 overs with it, 0 for 19, and he's come back to replace Courtney Walsh. They appeal, up goes the finger of David Archer, and Alan Lamb has gone. That's how he went. Little nick, fine nick to Jujon, 21 to Lamb, 132 to 6. So the new batsman for England is Philip de Freitas. Alan Lamb has gone for 21. Yes, says de Freitas. No, says Russell. It's a shambles. It's an even bigger shambles than the field. Well, if you had to script a circus act, that would be it. It really was crazy. De Freitas set off confidently. Russell didn't want to know.
To say that there was a bit of confusion there, Tony, would have been an understatement.
In my gloves, man. Not out there, he says.
Well, that's well played. Beautiful little late cut there. A quicker ball, and he paid it fine enough to beat Walsh, who's fielding it backward point. So, a good way to end the over. A nice shot. Oh, this could be close. Just off the side of the stumps again. A direct hit would have had him. But Dujon being made to do just a little too much work there to affect the run out.
Well, it's a good firm off drive by Russell, and Desmond Haynes picks it up well, but his throw is not quite hitting the stumps. Close enough. One thought Dujon could have got there a little bit quicker. A bit late, Geoffrey Dujon, in getting to the stump. Nice pick up there. Released it. And if it just hit the stumps, I don't think it'd have made it home.
A few problems with the running through the wickets down in this lower order. Richards just missing that one. Will they come back for the second? Yes. So 2 more to de Freitas. So that brings up the 150 now for England. They have 6 wickets down. De Freitas moves on to 8. Russell has 14.
Freitas just turns it for 1. They're looking for 2, and they're coming back again.
Oh, that's out. He's got to be out. Yes, in fact, he hasn't even run his bat in. What a stupid run that was. A magnificent throw. But I'm sure Philip de Freitas didn't even bother running his bat in. He was always struggling. The throw was very firm and flat. And now, further disaster for England. Let's see if we can pick up the return.
Well, he's very courageous in shouting a sharp 2, and he's very quick between the wickets, is Philip de Freitas. But if you don't get the bat down, you haven't got much chance. And I'm not too sure it would have mattered, because it was just short of the line.
So 156 for 7, de Freitas out. Gladstone Small is the new batsman. He's got that one away to third man. Might beat the fieldsman. Yes, into the fence. The ball really flies away to third man. The fieldsman hasn't got much time, and on that occasion Ian Bishop didn't make it. That's a lovely old pavilion. The Georgetown Cricket Club in there. In the air, over the top, and once again into the gap. This is nice placement by Russell. He's playing a little gem of an innings here. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. Nothing that flash about it. Good solid shot into the gap, and for 4. Bowling! This will now definitely be the last over. He may have got a little inside edge on that one. He was trying to work it away on the offside, but the old off stump's gone back.
Well, it was intelligent bowling by Bishop. He knows that Russell likes to come away a little to the leg side and give himself room to hit it through the off. And he gets it right up there in the block hole. That's the way, get it up and full.
It's 181 for 8. Last ball of the England innings. Bishop's going to bowl it. Will he try and get himself a wicket here and stick it right up in the block hole? That's what he should do. Oh, he's deflected it fine, and it's gone for 4. Just a little bit lucky. It wasn't a very clever delivery. I think he was trying to bowl the Yorker. It wasn't quite there. But then again, he had his day back in Jamaica.
Yes, he should have got it right up in the block hole and straight. He got it wide, gave the batsman room to throw the bat at the ball, and so he paid the penalty, an edge that went for 4. England did well, really, to get out of that. I mean, they'll be disappointed with the total. They expected anything 220, 240 runs, and maybe if they really batted well, just possible a little more. But at one stage, they looked as if they were in danger of being all out for 160. So in some ways, I suppose they could think, well, we've not done too badly when we faltered in the middle of our innings.
From the West Indies point of view, their bowlers bowled very well. They'd be very happy with the way things have gone. Bishop took 2 wickets. Walsh also took 2. Mosley took 2. And Hooper chipped in with 1. But he was also very economic. Viv Richards and the batsmen in the West Indies side now have to go out there and score 189, and they've got to score those runs at less than 4 and over.
So the West Indies seemingly in a very strong position. We joined their innings in the 2nd over. They're yet to score, and it's Gladstone Small to Carlisle Best.
They're off the mark. That's a good firm clip. And it raced away down that slope towards the members' pavilion. And Best is off the mark.
Yes, Gladstone Small just drifting too straight, allowing the batsman to play it comfortably off his legs, sort of off the stumps, use the pace of the ball.
Philip de Freitas. That's cracking through. Short of a length. And at last, Desmond Haynes gets one through in handsome style.
Well, Philip de Freitas a little bit short there. He had chances in the first over to realise what should have been done with these short balls, and eventually Desmond Haynes, if you keep giving a good player opportunities to hit the short ball, eventually they will get one through.
Oh, little bit nick there. No catch. It went downwards. Graham Gooch, I think, got half a hand to it. So 1 more run to Carlisle Best.
Well, I think this ball just falls short of Graham Gooch on the half volley, gets his hand there and stops it from scurrying away for a possible 4.
They're going. They are going. Take them off. Oh, well done, Jack Russell. Well, 2 West Indians from Barbados. You'd think they lived on different islands. No communication. Carlisle Best wanted a very strange run indeed.
How do you let somebody sneak a single like this? This is sloppy by England. They should have run him out here. Look at it. It just trickles back and hits the stump. The batsmen don't know what they're doing. plenty of time for the fielder, get that ball straight, and he must be out. Goodness gracious me.
Good shot. That'll be 4. Half volley, leg stump, and they know what to do with those.
Well, you don't bowl on a West Indian's legs, and certainly not a half volley. Here it is, just clipped away quite easily. No need to run for that.
He's got that through the gap beautifully. Magnificent placement. Best has hit right through the line of that one and placed it perfectly. Haynes at the moment on 13, Best on 14. Well, he's got that one back straight, and this fast outfield, Eddie Hemmings is 41. He's going to have to dive. He's not going to dive. Into the fence it goes. Down by the side screen for another 4. So still a bit of shine on that ball. This is Capel. Oh, and a big appeal there for LBW. First ball. He probably got himself just outside the line. Either that or the ball nipped back a little bit too much.
This could be a close one. Let's have a good look at this. That was close. Pitching just outside the off stump, cutting back in, hitting him on the front leg, possibly going down the leg side, but it was a close one.
So the West Indies 72 without loss. Same type of start that England got. England was 71 before they lost their first wicket. And it's Eddie Hemmings to Desmond Haynes. And there's that Haynes shot, that delicate late dab, which he's played so well in this inning so far. One at the opposite end of the fast bowler Angus Fraser, and now one off the spinner. That'll go all the way. That boundary down there is quite short. Capel is chasing. He won't get there. That's another 4. And Haynes, anything fractionally short, the little room outside the off stump, is playing that shot beautifully.
Well, that was a better shot than the one before. This is on off stump. If he misses it, he will get out.
He's got it through. It'll beat small. And a superb half-century for Best.
Well, he's played very well and deserved it today. It's the best innings he's played so far. He's thrilled to bits. There's every reason to be. He's dominated. He's been very confident and positive. He's hit the ball slightly inside out, quite firmly past Eddie Hemmings. Nice off drive, and he's very much been the dominant factor.
Gladstone Small is in to bowl to Desmond Haynes. That's a fine shot. That's be 4 runs all the way. Classical shot, wide of mid on the front foot, and that's his 9th 4, and the 100 comes up.
Hemmings goes back and Haynes finds the gap. That's 4 runs. That's his 50. Punches the air short outside the line of the off stump, and very, very quick Haynes to pick up the length of the ball and bang it away through the covers. And in the 26th over, the West Indies are 110 without loss, with Haynes 50 and Best 59. Hitch up the trousers and then comes in, bowls to Haynes. Haynes sweeps and that's gone. And he's out, he's caught Haynes, caught on the square leg boundary there by Philip de Freitas. Desmond Haynes, a big sweep there from Eddie Hemmings. So Hemmings has made the breakthrough for England, and Haynes is out. Caught by Philip de Freitas, who took a comfortable catch. It was pitching just before it got to him. He took it low, but no difficulty. He judged it well. 113 then for one, and Haynes has gone for 50.
And here's a man who's in form. 108 not out in the Jamaican one-day international. That's Richie Richardson. Oh, well played. We tried to run it, and it went very fine. Sped away down there to find third man.
He's got it through, and that short boundary really has produced a number of boundaries today for Carlisle Best. And that's another one. He did not hit it quite as he liked, but nevertheless got enough power onto it, and once it's past the bowler and the fielder, it goes downhill very quickly.
David Capel. Oops, well taken. He's caught brilliantly by Russell. Great joy for David Capel, and Richie Richardson is gone.
You won't see many catches better than this one. Going to first slip, brilliant catch from Jack Russell.
155 for 2. You see the sun really beating down on them there. They have the towels on their head, the handkerchiefs on the top. So the West Indies need 26 runs to win this match and win the series of one-day internationals. Oh, that's in a gap. No doubt here about Carlisle Best's tactics. A long chase for 3 fielders, and it's Gladstone Small who makes it first. In the meantime, the batsmen have run 3, so Carlisle Best now gets into the 90s. It's 93 not out. So England still await their miracle. It'll be a larger miracle now. 169 for 2. Carlisle Best is the man who's on strike. He's 93 not out. Angus Fraser is the bowler. His 9th over. Oh, cracking shot. Wonderful shot. Blitzed it through mid-wicket. Off the back foot with that strong right hand coming in. 4 more to Carlisle Best, who's now 97 not out. 14 to win this match. But for the moment, 3 is the magic number, because that's what Carlisle Best needs to score his century. And a lot of people will remember it. It's been attractive. It's gone square. They run one very quickly indeed. Gladstone Smallfields, they stop and settle for the single.
It's going to be Gladstone Small now. He's bowling from the North Road end. Away he comes now. He's going to take a quick single. Is this going to be... Oh, he would have been... Oh, it must have been fractions away. Stewart came in there, tried to boot the ball at the stumps, and it wasn't a bad effort, actually, because it wasn't far from the stumps. You'll never see Jeff Boycott do this on 98.
Well, I can't believe he runs for a quick single. If the ball had hit the stumps, he would have been out. I can't believe he'd do that on 98, a good pitch. He's batting absolutely splendidly. You'd think he could take a couple of runs wherever he wanted, just give himself a few minutes to wait for the right ball, and he pinches a single like that.
Another one. So now all he needs is one more. Gooch will have him up saving one. And if he does what he's just done, he's got a good chance of getting run out. So 99 not out. We've all heard that he can play, but today we've seen it. Small looks up. He's on 99. This is a great moment for him. That's it. Back he comes for the second. He'll be run out. Yes, he's got him. Yes, he's out, run out. Out on the second. However, he did get one. And so that means he's got his century. But why would he have come back on that dangerous second run? The crowds have gone wild. There are a few out there. The police are chasing one or two of them. Well, a dejected Best is walking off the ground. However, he doesn't need to be too dejected. He's played superbly. Run out, going for 101. And Vivrich, as his captain, gives him a little pat on the back. Fraser moving away from our commentary box. And Viv has whipped that one away down towards square leg. He'll settle for 1-all. He'll try the second as well. Yes, he is. In comes the throats wide. Well, they're definitely going for the twos here. The ball was in the hand of Gladstone Small, but Viv was off.
Well, a nice shot off the hip here from Vivian Richards. Longest part of the field, right down in that bottom corner. Picks it up, throws it in. There's just a slight moment there when Vivian Richards has to hustle, and then he realises that the throw is wide of Russell, the keeper.
7 runs to win. He smashed it, it's high, he's out! De Freitas is underneath it, is he going to catch it? Will he drive it? He's got him! Viv Richards out, caught in the deep. It went miles in the sky. I think Viv was going for the big one there. De Freitas, very good hands he's got. He dismissed Haynes, and I tell you what, have a look at that. His eyes just fluttered a little bit there because that was high and it was noisy.
Well, he paid the penalty there, Vivian Richards, trying to finish the game very quickly. Half a stride down the pitch to Fraser. There he is, just it slips off the outside face, high. But De Freitas got beautiful hands, wonderful fielder. No problem there, thank you very much.
So 187, they need 189 to win. This is Small. Straight down the ground, that's it. It'll go all the way to the fence. The West Indies have won this contest and therefore have won the Cable and Wireless one-day international competition. They go 2-0 up with 1 to play, and they have won this match here in Guyana by 6 wickets.
Well, that 113 first-wicket partnership between Haynes and Best really set the tempo. 50 for Haynes. Richardson, he's out to a great catch by Russell, but Carlisle Best, what a decorative 100. Wonderful freedom on the leg side. As for the bowlers, well, Hemmings did best, conceding 33 runs off 10 overs and just the 1 wicket. The seamers, I'm afraid, toiled. No real control over Best. West Indies could have scored more quickly if they had been pressed. So the result, West Indies win by 6 wickets with 16 balls to spare, and that means that they win the one-day series, 2 up and 1 to play. Well, we'll be back on Saturday for the long-awaited second Cable and Wireless Test match.